We are gonna watch a video about people cheating in video games. Who would have thought? Why would you cheat in video game, you may ask? Maybe perhaps because you're gonna get famous. And nowadays, being famous on the internet means a lot of green, a lot of dinero, a lot of clams. As Mr. Krabs would say, he loves money. And this will be an incentive for the follow-up speedrunners. So speedrunning, for those who don't know, is when you try to play and finish a challenge in a game or the game itself as fast as possible, and you're competing against other people to do so. So let's check out who do be cheating in those video games and how do they do be cheating, more importantly.
So speedrunning a game has been around for a long time. However, only recently has speedrunning become mainstream, with speedrunners gaining millions.
Yeah, once this becomes mainstream, there is an incentive, money incentive, and when there's money in the game, people will do whatever they need to do to achieve the status of fame on YouTube or on the internet overall. Because if you got 100 million views on your YouTube video, bro, you're making money.
Millions of views and income opportunities. Because of this, the incentive to cheat in speedrunning is higher than ever, which inevitably draws out some cheaters who fake their runs, either from faking gameplay footage, splicing clips together to call it a full run, or modifying game files to give better.
Splicing means when you edit the video that you basically provide to the judges to review, and you edit parts of the game, so you know it will look like you did that faster than you actually did.
Better luck. In this video, we will go over speedrunners who got.
And there's also parts where you don't showcase that you achieved a certain item that will basically help you speed up the game significantly, and you never show it in your footage.
Caught cheating. But before we get into that, please subscribe to the channel to see more speedrunning videos. So with that being said, let's get right into this.
Don't forget to subscribe on my channel also, please do so. I need you, please, please, if you could, that would be so nice.
Fake Minecraft record. So Minecraft speedrunners are very much dependent on luck, since many of these things you need to find in the game are determined on random seed that you get placed in when you start the game. Naturally, this has made a lot of people tempted to cheat.
How do you guys you think they're gonna cheat? Probably by manipulating the odds.
In Minecraft speedruns to manipulate luck in their favor. Things such as nearby trees at the start of the game to end pearl.
Guys, I know my shit. Just gonna go ahead and say it.
Pearl drop rates to the location of the end portal. These are all things that can be manipulated by a cheater. In this case, a speedrunner on the mobile version of Minecraft from China that went by the name Limming_NG posted a fake Minecraft speedrun that held second place for the any % mobile version category. What led moderators to conclude
second place, smart, not the first one, so people will not, ask questions. He thought about it all.
That a speedrun was cheated due to a technique named splicing. This involves creating gameplay footage which cuts to other footage without trying.
See, I know my shit. I was just describing this earlier on.
To make it look like it was edited. Common places to splice different clips of different runs together in Minecraft to create a set map of seed favorable to speedrunning, but claiming it was a random seed. In this case, Limming actually started the speedrun by creating what looked like a random map seed, but actually edited in footage from a set seed run. This would explain why the luck he had in the run was so favorable. It wasn't lucky at all, but the map was entirely pre-generated for this run. What caught him out was the Create World screen, where you see in the background of the Create World menu box, you can actually see a moving animation of Minecraft worlds faintly in the background. If you look closely, you can clearly see in the world creation process, you see the underwater background cut while he is in the loading screen. This is where moderators concluded that he spliced his run from the random seed to a set seed. This, in combination of having tremendous luck and walking directly over to the stronghold amongst other suspect behavior, made him get scrubbed from the leaderboards. Blindfolded cheat.
The blindfolder cheats. Blindfolded as in not blindfolded, basically.
So the blindfold category in speedruns is a mostly niche subsection of the speedrun community. Some games have seen speedrunners challenge their audio senses and game knowledge by beating the game while blindfolded. In one of the most competitive speedrun games, such as Super Mario 64, which requires precise movement and jumping, a blindfolded run is an insane challenge. However, that hasn't stopped people from competing in the blindfolded category and trying to get a personal best. One controversy that happened not too long ago involved a lesser-known streamer named Super Fast Jellyfish. This streamer decided to stream himself playing Super Mario 64 while wearing a blindfold. He told his audience that this was his third time doing a blindfolded run, so he should be pretty bad at it, right? Wrong. Blindfolded runs typically...
Oh, no. This guy, he was like, okay, third time is the charm, guys. Here we go. We're gonna get the perfect round for real. It was only luck.
require what is called a normalized setup, which involves you moving to a movement barrier, then orienting your character to the right direction based on audio cues from hitting a wall. This is a very memory-intensive skill, which requires massive amounts of practice to master. Super Fast Jellyfish, on the other hand, used many strategies that would be used in a normal speedrun of Super Mario 64, which for all intents and purposes cannot be done while blindfolded, due to having no audio cue or normalized setup.
Yes, but he was, you guys don't get it. His memory is acting like a quantum computer, so he could memorize exactly the layout of the design, and he could calculate it in his mind at what point he would reach at that point, that point where he could apply the speedrun strat. Guys, you don't understand. He's a genius.
Not to mention having way too good gameplay in some later stages of speedrun, blowing through Fire Sea like it was nothing.
Yeah, this looks so fake, really. Who fell
Knowing
for
exactly
this?
where to jump and precise angles to orient his
Bro, this guy like a rookie mistake, sir.
character. However, that's not to say that the streamer didn't put in the effort to make the runs look fake. He would do things like extremely hard to execute long jumps, then would then struggle to touch the star. Or play extremely well and attempt strategies no blindfolded speedrunner would ever attempt, then make very simple and basic mistakes to sell the idea that he
Oh my god, he's a bro.
really was playing blind. All of this drama hit a climax when the YouTuber named CharlieBrown64 posted his analysis of this joke of a speedrun.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It's a shame to the legitimate blindfolded speedrunners of Mario 64 that this nonsense was even attempted for what almost everyone in the speedrunning community believes is blatant cheating. Fake Mario run. So
I mean, hey, he wanted a piece of a pie. Can you really like say, hey, it's okay? I mean, he wanted to be rich and famous. I mean, he wanted to also cheat for that. But hey, can you really say it's his fault, really?
Super Mario Bros. For the NES is one of the most competitive games ever. It has gained some of the most unforgiving conditions for speedrunning, where one mistake that costs you a frame can be the difference between you getting a record and not. In this case, a giant channel based in Mexico created one of the worst fake speedruns of all time. There are a number of things that are off. One being the fact that the heart rate monitor is obviously fake, as it only goes from 85 to 89. My guess is that this video is
Dude, what is this? What is like 85 to 89? That's your heart rate, man? Are you a robot or something? Mark Zuckerberg will be very satisfied with the ability of your heart rate control. What is this, man? You goddamn robot, man?
trying to replicate another famous Mario speedrun video made by Darbian, which also had a heartbeat monitor. Although they didn't even try to make it look real. 2. The audio is oddly distorted, which doesn't happen playing on the NES or an emulator. This was likely done in post-production.
Okay, so he basically just copied the recording of another guy and put his face there, and he's like, there you go.
Theorized to be done to disguise any splicing of clips. 3. The footage of the gameplay is inconsistent with the stats at the top of the screen. In the Underground in World 1, he collects 11 coins, yet the coins collected shows that he gained 12. This alone is enough to determine that this gameplay footage has been doctored and funny business was going on. There are many more inconsistencies and cases that gameplay footage have been stolen from other legitimate speedrunners, but the thing that annoyed a lot of people beyond all of this was the odd choice to drink Coke and eat pizza while playing. I suppose this was done to give the appearance that it's so easy for him that he can stack while getting a competitive
yeah. He's also cocky on top of it. Wonderful.
time. This in itself is unbelievable due to the massive focus and effort needed to run Super Mario and get a decent time. This video from Badabun was widely condemned by the speedrunning community, with content creators making parodies of this fake speedrun, making Badabun the butt of the
670. Drinking while playing on cock and an Xbox controller. Look at this.
Making parodies of this fake
5 minutes parodia Badabun.
speedrun, making Badabun the butt of the jokes of the community. Cluster Truck faked. So the game Cluster Truck is a fun game you can pick up and play. The goal is simple, to get to the end of the stage jumping onto the moving trucks without touching the floor. The game can be deceptively challenging, and this has led to a small but dedicated community of speedrunners. This involves a drama with two Cluster Truck speedrunners named Connor Ace and Ronan Pond.
Bro. we
Connor Ace submitted a speedrun
from Super Mario to Cluster
the Summer
Truck.
Games Done Quick to be featured at the event. The record he submitted was amazingly good and was actually the world record by a large margin. Because submission runs don't go through the same verification process as what a normal run submitted to a leaderboard, some splicing was used by Connor to make this run look as good as possible to hopefully get featured at SGDQ. It turned out he was splicing runs of individual levels he completed and made it look like a full unedited playthrough of the game. What caught him out was the in-game reticule. This small reticule was present throughout the run, and the two dots circling the large dot spin in a consistent way, even through loading screens. Ronan Pond, a fellow Cluster Truck speedrunner, looked at Connor Ace's gameplay and noticed something was off. The circles spinning around the reticule would appear in places that they wouldn't normally be after each loading screen.
So he got fucked because he forgot about this aspect.
Using an overlay to compare the placement of the circles, the gameplay footage was beginning to look extremely suspect of cheating. After accusations mounted against
Since people were calling, he needs to double down, obviously, because this is a make or break.
Connor Ace, he finally
The drama. Since people were calling my legitimacy into question, here is a no reset run with handcam and the crosshair glitch. Hopefully this stands as proof that I didn't even have need or did I use segmented run for the submission video.
He admitted he spliced the run, even defending his actions by saying that it was okay since he didn't submit to a leaderboard and it was only a submission to SGDQ.
Now he's backing off. He's like, oh, actually, guys, this didn't even matter. I mean, come on. I mean, look at P. Diddy. What is he? What am I compared to him? Don't even think about it. Don't use your brain. Come on.
From what I gather, this guy is actually a good speedrunner of Cluster Truck. However, faking this run, he wasn't anticipating the public to watch what was a massive mistake, as he could have made a submission run to SGDQ and could have gotten in without cheating like this. The reason why people would want to cheat in a submission run to a speedrunning event is to gain more clout and income-making opportunity.
Obviously, to get more money and fame. Fame that basically translates into money. This is what's it all about. You've seen so many people resorting to cheating. Why? Why do you think? What's the reason? Because there is an incentive, a monetary incentive. To be fair, like, come on.
From exposure. The difference between a streamer before getting a feature spawn on AGDQ or SGDQ and after is a
15,000 followers from 2,000. That's a big leap. You're gonna, guys. Maybe I should start doing this also.
immense. In
15,000 followers is good, man.
terms of
You guys don't understand. Like I don't like this can affect you significantly.
stream viewership, revenue, and followers. So it should be assumed that in any case where speedrun can lead to clout, revenue, or followers, that cheating is always a possibility. Cheater plays task.
That is the thing with these guys. Like this guy was actually decent at the game, but he was impatient. He was impatient. With streaming and YouTube and everything else, if you want to succeed in a within the norms of ethics, morals, and integrity, you gotta have patience. Otherwise, you just put it in the bag and try to scam people. Like, either try to become viral with random bullshit, do collaborations with other way bigger streamers, but by going to the process of constantly sucking their balls and dick. And yeah, this is a process usually. You gotta go from bottom feeder to big dog. You gotta go through all the dick sucking along the way.
So a Yoshi's Island speedrunner named Lee TG got caught red-handed. This was a Yoshi's Island speedrunner who made the choice to play tool-assisted speedruns on stream and pass it off as his live gameplay. Suspicion arose when he was playing in front of another top speedrunner of the game, and people were amazed at his skill level. One man even jokingly accused him of playing a task, which turned out to be right.
Oh my god, he got it! Holy, how are you even doing? What the fuck is going on? I'm not ready for this runway.
The neutral, dude. In that vertical foam section.
See that this is not you.
I don't see. Wait. How did he cheat? I don't get it.
No, he didn't stop. Like,
Dude.
what the dude?
The neutral.
Suspicions of his cheating culminated when footage of his hand cam didn't correspond with what the character he was playing did on
Okay.
screen. Case in point, you see his character move left to right despite his control pad moving no input for this movement to happen. This is a pretty bold move, is faking gameplay footage and memorizing everything that will come up in advance so you can input things on the control.
Shit, this guy big brain. So his reactions to this video had to be point accurate, perfect. And the problem is, it wasn't. It's extreme. Like that was ballsy. This guy ballsy.
In time with the movement is extremely hard. This is why hand cams are used as an extra layer of verification and is avoided by cheaters for a reason. At some point, you will likely slip up and press the wrong button or forget to, and the evidence will be analyzed by the community. So in my opinion, the speedrunner got a little too cocky by voluntarily adding a hand cam to his stream.
Oh,
This led to the moderators of the Yoshi's Island community branding this guy as a cheater. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video,
What happened to him? Did he go fuck?
please like and subscribe for more speedrunning videos.
He tryharded. He tryharded cheating. Nah. You got caught with your hands in your pants. Too bad, dog. Too bad. Hey, back to the grind machine.